not only learning the language, with the SQL actually database, it provides the analysis also. It will give you the designing of the database also. And one more important with this is a ER diagram generation can be done with this. Diagram is entity relation diagram, how each database is related to each other components, and when you are defining the databases, how they are related. The diagram can also be generated, which is one of the important component in SQL.
Yeah, this entity relationship diagram is basically a context diagram between the relationships and cardinalities among the entities. Okay, so what you get, that means pictorial representation of how data is to be organized, how data is to be structured. Everything it will provide using this tool, ER diagram tool. So once the ER model is created, you can map to any of the database freely without much effort. That is the advantage you get from this. Okay.
So the next tool what we have is a Gemini tool. Gemini is supported by the Google.
We close this window, madam.
Sir?
Yeah, right. Go ahead.
It's supported by Google, and you can always just it's similar to your ChatGPT. You can just go to Gemini AI. You can. So if you search, you can make out. So it almost looks like your ChatGPT only. Here again, you can just create the whatever the code you want to run for your particular database, what you want to do to optimize your analysis or to run some of the codes on your database and to get some of the analysis. You can directly ask this Gemini to write the code, write a SQL code for something like this. You can directly type.
Ask a question, write a code for student course record keeping system. SQL for code for student course record keeping system. So it will give you the complete code. Only wherever as per your data, you have to change only the basic things.
So you can see within seconds you get the entire code, entire SQL script to create the table, which is having student ID, name, last name, email ID, their course, primary courses. And then you can run this on your database to extract the information later.
See, from this, what you can create a database, you can design the database, you can write the code in the database, and then you can execute the database, and then you can query the database. Or for all those things, structured way of answering questions are given to you. If you have any similar kind of problem, you can always modify the query with your basic understanding of SQL, and then you can run it again so that complex queries also can be written using this structure. That is what the see all these things during 90s, our students used to write the code and then execute the scripts to create the database, to insert the database, to manipulate the database, to query the database on their own. But now everything is given here directly. Simply you have to execute, that's all. So as a teacher,
should just know how to link each of these things.
Huh?
We just should know how to link each of the things.
Yeah, we should.
After how to create the database.
But what is the advantage you get from this? Everything is giving what teacher is doing in the class. Then people may ask, then what is the role of teacher here? Can anybody say? See, when you want to test whether students are really learning or not, you as a teacher, you take this code, you put some blanks in the code randomly, and then ask the students to update those changes, make those changes, and then run it and then show the result. So the blanks cannot be filled. Whether blanks can be filled by Google Gemini, I don't know. So as a teacher, you have to set a question paper also in such a way that Google cannot answer your question. Is it possible? So in a simple way, what I want to say is you can encourage you have to do more critical thinking related activities in the class. See, select from, join, where it is written. So you can ask what is the corresponding relational query for this. If it is a mathematics, if it is a DBMS course, as a DBMS teacher, I can always say that what is an equivalent relational algebraic query for this? You write on a paper and then submit. Like that, I can ask. That means if you observe here, select, these are columns. After select, in bottom, you are giving columns. That means how many columns are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So columns are selected. What kind of join it is used? This is the question you can ask. What kind of join it is used? The join is a natural join because it is a student, and the student on the enrollment table must be equal to the student of the student ID table. So enrollments is joined with students, and then again the output of that is again further joined, filtered, and after that you are filtering only all the details of the student whose ID is 1. There can be several students exist. Out of that, you are selecting a particular student whose ID is 1. So that's where the thinking and other activities can do it here. But if you want to write all these things on your board, as a teacher, it will take a lot of time. So you can save the time here and you can concentrate more on teaching the concepts. That's what AI is useful for us. Okay. For the student's point of view, students may think that using AI, I can copy teachers' answers, questions very easily. But you have to set a question which students cannot copy. Right? So that is where there are challenges, but for learning purposes, for giving more hands-on training, systematic training for students, we can use these type of things. Yeah, next, continue.
Yes. So the next one, the most used AI tool, what we are similar to ChatGPT is Perplexity. It's far better than ChatGPT actually. So this you can use not only produce the syntax, in terms of SQL I'm telling, not only to produce the code of the SQL syntaxes, you can also use the command logics, filters, aggregation, joining the database queries, all those things are possible with this. One more thing I wanted to tell you about the Perplexity is when you just log into that, you can make out it is almost similar to ChatGPT. But when you look into this, any query you pose here, anything you're going to give, for example, write a code again. If I give, write an SQL code. For sorting something, sorting data in ascending order. Something you're going to give, some question you're going to pose, say, you not only get the code, you can make out here. See, you get the steps also. You get the steps also, explanation of the each steps, all those things. Okay, when you just go to the search part of it, you come across the answers, sources, and the steps. So in the answer, you got the answer, the code you got here, okay, that you can make out, and the sources from where it has taken. So it might have taken the code from some other platforms. So you can make out from Geeks to Geeks or from Database Journal where it is taken, and the video related to that, everything will be available. You can make out all the sources will be listing here. So when you go to the steps also, you can make out everything, what you have to do, how you have to perform, all those things will be given. So even this Perplexity will help you to generate any code, any language, and you can make out the sources from where it is taken, and you get all these data. So you can use this Perplexity also as one of the AI tool for learning the programming and to perform any operations for that. So similarly, we have actually a huge number of tools, and very few listed here is all these things. You also come across a LEET code. LEET is a one more platform wherein which you can optimize the course. That is, query optimization can be done with the code. For example, you have a SQL code of 1200 lines, say. You don't know, somewhere some problem is there, or it is not in an optimized form, or a code which is done by the other developer. You don't know what is that. You have not yet understand. So if you want to understand the code and then to perform some operation, it will take so much of time. So this lead code is a platform wherein which you can feed your code back there. You can ask your AI assistant to explain what is happening. You can still optimize the code. You can identify the errors in the code. If code is having any of the errors, you can get a summary of that and you can continue with the existing work. So for that, this lead code will help you so much in the SQL part or any coding part of you. Similar to that, we have one more app called as a Cursor app, which will help you to develop an entire application, entire app. So it might use a Node.js programming, it will use the HTML programming, and it can use any sort of a C or a Java languages to create your web visualization. So entire app can be generated using this Cursor. So these type of apps and AI tools are available, which can be help to complete the project actually. So Julius is also one more similar type of a AI tool which will help you to creating any sort of a dashboard and the visualization. So you can just have a database with you, send the data to that Julius, just log into Julius and then send your database. You can ask it to create a visualization platforms or the dashboard using that Julius. So these are the 7 to 8 different AI tools which was listed in the session, and they showed how to use these tools for just creating the SQL programs only, simple programs only. We have learned on that day session.
Okay, good. So let us all thank Vani for giving excellent presentation on how to learn SQL very quickly without preparation, okay, using AI tools, right? So in fact, see, nowadays computer science is for everybody. It is not just for only computer science, okay? So anybody can learn very easily the techniques and the methodologies and the modeling, querying, anything anybody can do. So now, with this basic SQL background, can all of you create W3 schools and then practice SQL thoroughly? So each one can give your own assignment day to day, whatever the issues you face in your college or thing, you can manage. You can create a database and then you can run some queries and then practice SQL. At least a simple SQL you should know, so that it is very easy for you to understand the high level things. So two things I want to highlight here: SQL, basic SQL and advanced SQL doesn't provide any visualization facilities. Visualization is outside the SQL environment. Therefore, you can use either R tool or any Perplexity tool or anything, whatever you want to learn. You can learn using GUI tools and then understand and then present the analytical results pictorially. But SQL is always performs record by record. Processing is done record by record and then row by row or record by record, because the data is stored in the form of a tabular form and there is a structure associated. The structure is created based on modeling, and the modeling is done using ER model. So ER model is also, you can learn very easily, but because it is a full-fledged BTech course. DBMS is a full-fledged BTech course, but we are not going into the details, but we are only seeing the flavor of SQL. Actually, the data analytics, you can do analytics sometimes on the database also. So when you do the analytics in the memory itself, using the database engine power by running the queries, then that is called as in-memory data analytics. Some data analytics may require outside the environment, different types of data you have to collect and then do the polishing, consolidation, validation, all those things. Afterwards, you may do some modeling. That is not in-memory data analytics. So therefore, the power of SQL engine, power of SQL facility, basic SQL facility is are enhanced very drastically. If I want to give an example today for continuation of our modeling related to OLAP, I can ask Vani to write one query in SQL. Madam, can you open a customer database table? W3 schools, go there and open the customer database table. Yeah. Now go to our simple first query which you have executed. The first query you show. Yeah. Here instead of select, you write select city. Select country, right? First one is country, comma city, comma count star, from customers group by, because to understand the OLAP feature I am demonstrating now, group by, roll up, ROLL up, roll up, bracket, open parenthesis, country comma city, country comma city. Yeah. Now run it, whether it will work or not, let us see. See, roll up is undefined. That means this facility is not there, right? This facility is not there. Suppose you put roll space up, then now run it. Syntax error. Because why it is not there, I will tell. This is not, the roll up is a basic operator in Oracle. Do you have Oracle, madam, here, backend SQL? Can you see Oracle is there? Just see. Just drag last. IJK, LMX, Django, NumPy, Pandas. Oracle may not be there. Let us see. Or SQL server. Okay, if it is not there, I will tell how to get the query, right? But if it is there, I want to demonstrate. That's why. MySQL. This is MySQL, right? Use MySQL and run it. Earlier also you used MySQL, right? You write only one column, country, customers group by, some country count star, group by, country comma count star, because it's a column. Comma is missing. Okay, group by country. Group by roll up country. Roll up in bracket country. Bracket close. Open parenthesis. And run it.
Country, comma missing, sir.
Country, comma is required.
Yes.
Yeah. Now it's okay. What it is telling? Syntax. That means select star from count star from space. You give space. After bracket, give space. Before from. Yeah. Yeah. Now run it. So it is not there. Why it is not there? Count star is this way. Count bracket Remove the spaces. Remove the spaces. Count and then open parenthesis. Yeah. Now run. Now also same thing.
Sir, last country we have to remove the space. Sir.
That is okay. That's also no problem. But so now how to correct it? Okay, remove grown up. But I think some problem is there with country. Check the manual corresponds to MySQL server because MySQL, I am talking in Oracle sense. I never executed queries in MySQL. So, but language structure is more or less, yeah, it has come. What is the error?
Space was a error, sir.
Yeah, space was error. Okay. Now you put roll up, go down, roll up what it is coming, show the answer. But you have shown the
That's
error.
it. Yes, sir.
Roll up, put one word. Roll UP remove. Yeah, now run it. I think roll up is not there in this.
It's
Okay. Now see what now see there is a command called union and union all. Union all is also there in your syntax. Once you show the commands, there is a union operation, there is a union all operation.
Also delete.
yes, sir.
Okay. So what I want to say here is, I want one query, one single query to show the count of each city of every country and country-wise totals, city-wise totals, and then grand total. All three I want to get everything in one result. That is possible using rollup and cube. But the rollup and cube operators are not extensions of all SQLs. It is the extension in Oracle. That's why it's not working. But I can simulate. If something is not there, it doesn't mean that you cannot get the answers. You can always get the answers by using simulation. Simulation in the sense, I can write two queries. I can write select country, count star, select country, count star, select country, comma, star, put star, comma, count star. Yeah. From customers, group by, roll up, remove roll up and group by country. Group by country, city remove. And now run it. What is telling?
Star cannot group on field selected with star.
Select star. Actually, I want to add a null. Put null instead of star. Put null. NULL null. Yeah. Now run it. See, you got it right. See now here what is this? Here you have 3-column table. Here expression can be renamed. It is a count star of country average, country total, something, some name, rename, you can put it. But 3 columns. Now go to the query again. Then here union, one more query, right? Remove semicolon and enter, remove semicolon, last one. Then enter union all, you type union all. Again, copy the upper one. Yeah, then copy, paste here. Then country, you put city. Country, comma, city. Yeah. Here also, instead of null, you put city. Instead of null, you put city. And then semicolon. Last one is semicolon. Run it. So it will give 2 different all totals together in one go. What is that? Comma is missing somewhere, comma.
Query. expression.
No, here. After city, you have to remove space. Some dot is there. Yeah. In a group by from customers, country, city, group by country, city, it's correct only, right?
Yes, sir.
Count star is correct. Syntax error, comma and query expression, country, city. Where is comma? Acha, see, country, city, it is not accepting here.
Oh, yes.
Whether we have to make a bracket for both country and city, sir.
Actually, you have to remove brackets. Remove brackets and see. Remove brackets both. Actually, the syntax from package to package, syntax will vary. Run it. Same error. Okay. Yeah. Now we see. Now what happened? Go down. Yeah. See. Yes, correct. So now what I did, whatever operation roll up, whatever the rule of operation is proposed to execute, that facility is not there in MySQL, but I am simulating with my knowledge of SQL. That means the power of the SQL is used here to write the queries into different and integrate. That integration is done by union all. The union is called A union B. Both A is one table, B is one table. A union B, I am combining two tables. The results of query 1 and the results of another query 2, both are integrated. That is possible only when both are having same number of columns, same order and same type. So here city column and country column, city column count, all types are same. So this is called union compatibility. By using, when you enforce union compatibility, you can run the query even though the operation is not there. So why I gave this example is, when I am going to teach the next topic, how the roll up and cube operators are going to work. To understand that, I have shown the execution here now. Okay. So I think for today we will stop here. Tomorrow I will continue the multidimensional modeling OLAP with this. But all of you, please practice these things. Get aware of these operations. Basically, projection, join, union, all these operations. You just experiment, and then if you have any doubts and any additional explanation is required, I will explain again. But I want you to give this as a assignment for you. Learn these things, because this is a skill also we need to learn. Not only understanding theory, but also practicals also you should know. So that's why this W3 Schools software and AI tools may give some help for you, so that you need not write and then remember the syntax, code, etc. But you can understand how it is working and what it is doing. So ultimately, SQL tells what you want, only you are asking. How to get it, you are not doing. System is doing by optimizing the query and then running the query quickly and providing the results quickly. That is called ease of use and ease of understanding and efficiency. As a layman, how you are thinking, in the same way you are writing and then extracting the results. That's why SQL is a user-friendly query language. English-like syntax, user-friendly query language. Okay. So I will stop here for today. So tomorrow we'll continue our lecture. Okay. Right. Is it clear? Demonstration. So please, all of you, please practice these demonstrations. Okay. And then get exposed to the understanding of basic SQL, so that when you do analytics and visualization, you can use these tools in a more systematic manner in your laboratory. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you,
Also,
sir.
thank Vani for giving a wonderful presentation on the demonstration. So she has put her efforts, and whatever the work she learned in 3 hours, she has explained all of us in 20 minutes. So it's good. Okay. Right.
Thank you, sir.
That's what
Thank you for
I'm-
providing the opportunity, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
No,
sir. Thank you, madam.
every participant should take opportunity. That's all. Randomly, because I don't know anybody, casually I called one participant to do the work because they attended the program. But everyone is capable. All faculty are capable of learning and capable of implementing and capable of demonstrating the results. Thank you. Good luck. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.